Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you what I have done in my internship with the Linux Foundation. I have worked on a Hyperledger Fabric based project. You might have tried using Hyperledger Fabric and found it was way too difficult to use and it is way too difficult to understand. So we tried to simplify one aspect of it for you, and that was endorsement policies. Before even starting with what my project was, you must have an instance of a Fabric network up and running. So a Docker PS should look something like this. Alright, so once you have a Fabric network up and running, you can head over to the link I have given in description, where you'll find a release zip of the project. Simply download that zip and extract it, and once you extract it, you'll find this output folder. This output folder will have these files. So before even starting or doing anything, let's see, you'll need to modify the permissions of the start script. So let's see, chmod 777 start.sh. All done. Now you'll simply have to do is start.sh, and we have an instance of EasyDoser up and running. Alright, once you follow this link, you will find a page like this. For the EasyDoser to connect with your Hyperledger Fabric network, we need a few details here. You can leave the first one as it is, because by default EasyDoser server will be running on this URL only. You don't have to do anything with this. Secondly, you'll have to enter the peer nodes address that is here, localhost 7051, and then you'll have to enter order nodes address, that is 7050. You'll also have to enter your MSP's ID, and you'll have to pick a few certificate files that are TLS certificate for your peer node and order certificate for your order node. These are essential for the project to work and for us to facilitate the endorsement policies for you, management of endorsement policies for you. If you are using that release file, you will probably running it without Docker, so untick this one and add the few paths here, enter the absolute path of your config file of the Fabric network and MSP config folder of your peer node, and make sure it is admin level MSP of the users, of the users rule. Once you're done with everything, you simply have to click on update variables and it will work. Now what you can do here is, firstly, you can check out the endorsement policies of the channel. For instance, to modify anything in the channel, you should be the admin in the network, and the majority of the admins should sign the transaction or endorse that change to channel, and then only the channel upgrade will be implemented. Similarly, in this channel we have two groups here. One is application, and one is order. In the application we have two groups more, one is organization 1 and another one is organization 2. Here in a similar manner we have the same policies here. For admins we need majority, and the majority of admins only. Similarly, in the organization 1, what we have here, let's see, we are having detailed policies here. For someone to read on the channel, you can be anyone, you can be a peer or a client or an admin. And similarly, to make endorsements, to promote some changes or to endorse something, you'll have to be the peer, and only one sign is required inside this organization 1. Similarly, to make some admin level changes, you'll have to be the admin of the channel. In the similar manner, you can check out the organization 2 and the order organization as well. Now after this, what we have, you can check out the collections, private data collections policies here. You can check out which private data collection have which policy. In the same way, you can check endorsement policy of the chain code. But before we go into it, we'll first be getting an error so that I can show you how to fix that. Like the server is denying me the access because you need to select a few more certificates that has to be the user level certificates. Let me select them. We are the organization 1 right now, so let me go to the organization 1, users, user 1, MSP. We need a signing certificate, so here we go with the signing certificate, and we need a keystroke file as well. So we have a keystroke file here, and once I select this file and click on update variable, we'll be seeing the endorsement policy of the chain code. Like for the Fabka chain code, we are having like two members, organization 1 and organization 2, and they are with the or policy, like either of them can endorse some changes to the data stored in the contract. Apart from this, like if you need to modify the endorsement policy or the private data collections definition, you can do that as well. Like head over to this, we'll be adding a private data collection here. Like as we saw here, like we don't have any private data collection as of now, so we'll add one. So let's see how that works. Okay, here we go. Firstly, I'll add this endorsement policy for the chain code, and then what I'll do is I'll pick this private data collections definition from that marble sample of fabric samples. Okay, where it is. Okay, here we go. The version is, you can write any version. I'm writing 1.1 here, and I'm hitting on approve. If all goes well, you will see a done written here, and that means like your organization have approved this change. Now you can go over to commit section and commit the entire definition, but before you proceed, you'll need to approve the same definition from all the organizations. Here I have already approved for the organization 2. So let's see. Okay, here we go. Version was 1.1. Make sure you are entering exactly same details, because Fabric like manages these versions based on the data you provided. If you change even one detail here, it will consider it as a different version. And once I check the commit readiness, it will show me like it is approved by both organization 1 and organization 2. So what we need to do here is like you'll need to enter the peer's address and pick the TLS-CA certificates. For the organization 1, we are running on localhost 7051, and for the organization 2, we are running on localhost 9051. Let's pick the TLS certificates. I'm in organization 1, peers, TLS and CA certificate. And similarly, we'll pick it for the organization 2. For you to commit the definition, you need to have the TLS certificates of all the organizations. And it is usually done by order if I'm not wrong, but I might be wrong here. Let's see, peer organizations, organization 2. We need a peer level TLS certificate, so this and this. Alright, we are all set. Let's commit this and cross our fingers and see if this definition gets committed. If all goes well, we should be seeing it done here, like this one. Yeah, it's all done. Now we can, if we head over to this collections section, we should see a private data collections definition, and here it is, like blocks to live are something 10 is the power, member peer count is 3, and lot of details like who are the members of this policy, how many signs are required, and only members can read, true or false. Similarly, we have another policy here that only organization 1 is member of, and only organization 1 can read the values that are stored in the contract with this policy. I hope my project helps you to like ease up your work with endorsement policies, and I hope you like it. and if all goes well, you might be probably seeing it in Hyperledger Labs, in Hyperledger Labs soon. And if you have any doubts or like you find any bugs, do let me know. I'm kind of sure there might be a few bugs here and there, so do let me know, and I hope you enjoy using it. Thank you.